Hello everyone. Today we're doing a little bit of fishing at the most magical place on earth. We are at Disney World's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. And today I'm just going to be throwing a Texas rig on some of the designated fishing spots. Sadly, you can't fish everywhere here, but they do have some dedicated spots. And I've seen a lot of people fishing here, and I believe if you go on some of their expeditions, they actually come up here on the boat. So we're gonna start here and then see what we can get into. So voiceover Grant here. I'm gonna quickly tell you guys where you're able to fish and where you're not able to fish at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort. So while there is a lot of water around, there's really only two spots they allow you to fish. The first is Meadow Depot. They have a little dock there and you can fish only from the dock. You can't go around from the bank there and fish. It's only from that dock at the Meadow Depot. That area is nice and centrally located, and I believe around there they have fish gear rentals and stuff as well. So if you don't bring your own fishing rod, you can rent some supplies from them. Now there's also one secondary spot, and that is behind the 300 loop. So you'll see that just on the top left-hand side of the map, there's kind of this whole little section there, and you're allowed to fish there. Be aware it's a little kind of grown up over there, and you have to fish over a fence, which is kind of annoying. So it's not ideal if you're probably fishing with kids who've never fished before, but if you're there fishing with people like older adults or anything like that, they should be able to handle it just fine. So those are the two places you're allowed to fish at Disney's Fort Wilderness, and now let's get back to the fishing. Today I've got tied on 20-pound braid. We have a 12-pound mono leader, and then just the Zoom Ultravibe Speedworm. I think it's in Candy Bug. It's just a black and purplish color. That color tends to do really well here in Florida. Then I also have another rod with me that we currently have a Berkeley Chopo tied on. So it's a little overcast today, so I think maybe a topwater could do really well. So we'll try that out if we don't get any bites from the Speedworm here pretty soon. I'm getting a bite. Oh, we got our first bite. This feels like a pretty good fish too. Yeah, that's a good fish. I don't know how I'm gonna get him up over this net here. Yeah, that's a big fish. Oh, there we go. Maybe our third cast in. Got a pretty good sized fish here. So there we go. Just a couple casts in, we already got our fish. It's a little difficult getting him up over this ramp here, but we'll get him back out in the water. Ow, it just bit me. There we go. So we're currently fishing the spillway, but there's this whole area just to my right that you can also fish. It's a little river that kind of leads up into the spillway, so I think that would also be a good spot to try out. Then there's one other little lake kind of in the center of the campgrounds, and we may try it out, we may not. Just kind of depends on how much time I have here. Since we're doing a lot of other stuff at Disney, I don't have too much time to fish, but figured I would throw a rod a little bit while I'm here. So we're about to call it quits for today. We only got the one fish, so this will probably be a really quick video, but just wanted to show you guys what it's like to fish at Disney's Fort Wilderness Campgrounds. Overall, the fish we landed into was pretty good. We've been out here maybe an hour or two, and that was the only fish we got. Through a lot of different things. I feel like the weather has been kind of strange today, so that might have played into the fact of only catching the one fish. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and a subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.